In the healthcare context, a digital human named Cassie functions as a virtual AI receptionist designed to enhance communication between patients and providers. As noted in healthcareineurope.com, Cassie is positioned as a conversational interface tailored for emotionally sensitive interactions, such as during a cancer diagnosis. The developers aim to ensure that the AI maintains a tone that is either cheerful or serious depending on the situation, emphasizing a human-like experience during patient engagement. This application illustrates how emotionally adaptive digital humans are being integrated into healthcare settings for both emotional support and administrative functionality. DJ Dex, the United Kingdom's first digital human DJ, signed a groundbreaking record deal, highlighting the increasing acceptance of AI-generated performers in the entertainment industry. Represented by Sumviva's founder Denise Harris, Dex's signing came after negotiations with global record labels and ultimately resulted in a partnership with the equestrian-themed online platform Star Stable. This case exemplifies how synthetic characters are being positioned not only as musical talents but also as brand ambassadors in youth-focused virtual environments. Two digital avatars launched a livestream on Baidu's e-commerce platform that generated $32.8 million in a single stream, significantly outperforming human influencers. These avatars were capable of real-time interaction, showcasing expressive gestures, speech, and product demonstrations. Their high sales figures underscore the increasing reliance on virtual beings as sales agents and marketing personas in live-stream shopping, particularly in the Chinese digital commerce space. Additionally, in a separate instance, AI avatars are reportedly outselling real influencers in China, with one campaign alone valued at $7 million, further cementing their role in digital retail and influencer marketing ecosystems. AI avatars are gaining traction in education, particularly for language learning. Reports from the EdTech Summit in London highlighted how these avatars support real-time interaction, personalization, and practice for learners. Their use is not merely decorative but serves as a pedagogical aid that provides feedback and language immersion experiences. This adoption points to the increasing role of synthetic instructors or guides in virtual learning environments. A suite of AI companions has emerged with platforms such as Candy AI and Code27 offering customizable, interactive digital partners. Candy AI was reviewed as one of the most compelling virtual companion platforms, while Code27 was described as a customizable 3D AI companion hub featuring anime-style avatars and showcased prominently at CES. These AI beings are marketed for companionship, suggesting an emerging niche in effective computing and synthetic relationships, with critiques focusing on safety concerns due to weak moderation systems. TikTok has developed AI avatars based on videos of real people, offering two types: pre-made avatars and customized avatars generated from user content. These avatars leverage generative AI to replicate speech, gestures, and presence, providing a scalable method for user interaction, creator branding, and monetization. The platform positions these avatars as a way to extend content production while preserving user likenesses, raising questions about digital identity and content authenticity. The immersive theater production The Door, as reviewed by the Sydney Morning Herald and The Age, employs VR and interactive AI technologies to simulate and humanize the experience of psychosis. The production uses a virtual character in a mixed reality space to provide participants with a narrative-driven, emotionally intense encounter, showcasing how virtual beings can serve as experiential storytelling agents in mental health education and empathy-building theatrical work. Charismatic.ai, under the leadership of CEO Guy Gadney, has introduced a system that allows users to generate animated episodic microdramas using simple prompts like Gen Z Heist. The platform utilizes synthetic characters as actors in AI-generated stories, integrating creativity and procedural content generation for scalable media production. This tool demonstrates how digital humans are entering the creative industries not just as actors but as fully autonomous narrative generators. A mixed reality, Mr. application featured on ResearchGate showcases the use of a holographic signing avatar in educational settings. This avatar translates spoken content into sign language in real time during lectures, allowing simultaneous auditory and visual communication for students who are deaf or hard of hearing. The system exemplifies how virtual humans can function as accessible, assistive agents within live instructional environments, contributing directly to inclusive education. Multiple references highlight avatars and digital humans in video games and entertainment. A Reddit post explores user identification with avatars on Steam, indicating personal expression through character selection. On YouTube, user-generated content related to Virtual Human by Unbyaxium and Unbypentium reveals how digital humans are featured in artistic or experimental videos. Additionally, The Unreal Engine forums mention MetaHuman Creator and CoPresence 3D scanning apps, tools used to develop high-fidelity virtual humans for games and cinematic content. These technologies support the creation of custom, lifelike digital characters for interactive or immersive entertainment. Furthermore, VR-centric platforms like Zero Latency are expanding their presence globally, using advanced avatar-based systems in location-based virtual reality games. Digital humans are increasingly deployed as virtual influencers and brand ambassadors. A Hacker News thread notes that AI avatars in China have become effective influencers, aligning with China's broader national avatar strategy, which integrates virtual beings into strategic communication and commerce. Similarly, a LinkedIn post titled "The Digital Human Gold Rush" refers to the marketing use of digital humans modeled after figures like Max Headroom, suggesting corporate interest in engaging audiences through synthetic spokespeople. On Science Direct, Unique's case studies with companies like Vodafone exemplify the use of digital human avatars in public-facing customer engagement and branding. These examples underline how digital beings are not just marketing tools but also a medium of personalized interaction. On Games Jobs Direct, a listing for Roblox emphasizes shaping the future of human interaction, implying work on avatars and NPCs, non-player characters, within massive virtual environments. Ready Player Me is mentioned on its developer forums, supporting avatar creation and import into platforms like VR Chat, which is widely used for both social interaction and enterprise-level virtual meetings. On Upwork, freelance services around Clo 3D fashion avatars highlight the professional ecosystem growing around the design and styling of digital humans for virtual commerce, advertising, and prototyping. On Marketplace, legal discussions around digital clones signal growing concern over unauthorized replication of likeness and identity, raising ethical and regulatory questions about synthetic characters posthumously or commercially representing individuals without consent. These references touch upon the cultural transformation driven by virtual beings and the ethical framework still evolving to govern their use. Several entries show the use of virtual beings in entertainment. Brittany Factory presented two digital women, Bernadette, CC4, and Zroid, CC3, both labeled as digital woman characters, implying customized 3D synthetic characters designed for visual presentation. The Channel KD Human Figure Art Museum advertised a new Choose Your Girlfriend character If You Fei and promoted additional lifelike figures such as the Mengju, Dream Pearl, model from the Zhao Meng, Super Dream series, framed as collectible or customizable human-like dolls. Mustache AI released Take Care of the Fox Girls, featuring anthropomorphic AI companion characters. Kizuna AI, a pioneering VTuber, announced a real-life live concert at Zepp Shinjuku, further blending physical and virtual performance presence. Additionally, the MetaTailor stream titled From Outfit to Avatar, Fast Swaps for Custom Characters illustrated rapid transformation of physical or digital garments into avatars, demonstrating clothing to avatar workflows. Technological integration of avatars and digital humans into commercial workflows was evident. Cyan Puppets held a live session showcasing integrated AI facial capture within Metavents, signaling its use for real-time avatar animation. Lu Yue's tech blog introduced a new Hey Gem digital human package with native 50 series GPU support, eliminating the need for Docker containers, supporting batch inference and task management, indicating development streamlining for digital human generation. CoPresence shared a tutorial for creating custom meta-humans in Unreal Engine 5.5, underscoring the popularity of Epic Games' platform for highly realistic digital humans. Topher Marafi's MadTech project displayed meta-human animations tied to historical or educational narratives, while Advanced Skeleton featured meta-human animation workflows for character realism. A clip titled Custom Meta-Human Tutorial with CoPresence confirmed tools for tailoring meta-human avatars to personal or branded identities. Antana's webinar on scaling visual content with 3D and AI also implied enterprise usage of avatars for scalable brand engagement. Digital humans and avatars were utilized in explorations of cultural memory and storytelling. iSelf released a short video teasing a journey into the future of immortality with Twin, a likely reference to digital resurrections or virtual memorials. Mystery Scoop presented Grand Duchess Tatiana Nikolaevna, brought to life AI, a synthetic recreation of a historical figure, highlighting AI's role in cultural heritage visualization. Bilby XR Labs posted several clips such as Corroboree, Lore Making, and Gobble the Snake, implying the use of digital representations, potentially avatars or synthetic narrators, for Indigenous Australian storytelling and immersive heritage education. These projects suggest virtual beings are central to new forms of cultural preservation and interpretation. Avatars and virtual showrooms were featured as sales tools. The video showrooms of the future sell products in 3D without leaving the metaverse by Cyborgs Pro exemplified this application, suggesting avatars or guided virtual agents enable interactive commercial experiences. Second Life announced a series of events tied to its 22nd birthday, including interviews with marketing, engineering, and product teams, events where avatars represent real users, reinforcing Second Life's long-standing use of virtual identities for both social and branded experiences. The digital figure expansion pack by Gatebox for the series Girls Band Cry Live also suggests avatar-based engagement for fans of virtual characters in productized forms. Use of avatars and AI-driven characters was evident across gaming contexts. A title from the game The Alters, Part 1 to 3, PC gameplay, implies use of alternate selves or digital replicas, likely avatars in a branching narrative structure. In committing unforgivable crimes on innocent VR people, Newton's Playground VR, avatars function as immersive NPCs with semi-persistent behaviors for interaction, raising ethical questions about synthetic character treatment. The VR game Somnium VR 1 tutorial, Steam VR vs OpenXR, and Pinball FX VR, Tomb Raider Pinball launch trailer further position avatars and user embodiments within VR environments, supported by avatar rendering engines. The VR Chat Funny Moments clip humorously explored avatars in social spaces, a primary draw of VR chat. The video looks real? Doesn't mean it works. The truth about AI avatars you're not being told from Rendora AI raised critical commentary on the effectiveness and limitations of current avatar systems, suggesting a need for transparency in design and use. Replicant's tutorial emphasized custom image and sound integration for chatbots, showcasing AI companions with visual and vocal avatars. These content pieces underline a growing concern and sophistication around synthetic characters in personal assistant and social roles. In a move to advance digital transformation in public services, the Arabic language report highlights the deployment of a digital human named Amin in a public insurance context. As of the report's publication, over 137,000 individuals had benefited from interactions with Amin, demonstrating a large-scale integration of virtual beings in public welfare and administrative support systems. This case illustrates the use of a digital human as a government service interface designed to improve citizen engagement and service efficiency. Chinese tech media reported that Baidu launched a multimodal digital human version of Luo Yonghao, a well-known figure in China's tech and entertainment sector. This avatar was announced during Baidu's AI Day and is positioned as the industry's first high-fidelity multimodal digital host. Luo's digital human was used in a live-streaming e-commerce event through Baidu Youxuan, achieving over 50 million Chinese yuan in gross merchandise value within 4 hours. This suggests a strong linkage between digital celebrities, live-stream commerce, and AI avatar technologies. Another article mentions that the digital human version of Luo appeared again during a Father's Day livestream, reinforcing the recurring commercial use of virtual hosts. Additionally, the Chinese firm Yimei Hologram is enabling low-cost, short-cycle, batch production of AI-driven interactive digital humans, allowing for customized avatars that meet diverse aesthetic needs and accelerating their use across media platforms. In Germany, the actor Jan Hartmann expressed concern about the impact of digital avatars on traditional acting careers, noting how avatars are encroaching on roles in classic television formats now adapted for streaming platforms. Similarly, the avatar Mona was mentioned in Saarbrücker Zeitung as a digital character used for online interaction, indicating that avatars are being integrated into public-facing digital interfaces. In the VTuber sector, a report on the US-based VTuber convention in San Jose notes the scale and popularity of virtual streamer characters, with individual creators attending and publicly sharing how they discovered VTubing as a personal and expressive platform. One anonymous VTuber stated that what started as a bet with friends became a primary creative outlet. This highlights the cultural and individual value of VTubing as a participatory digital performance practice. In Thailand, a news report covered Chinese influencers using highly realistic avatars for livestream marketing, beginning in April 2020 on short video apps. These virtual humans were deployed specifically for selling products through livestreams, demonstrating a long-standing and profitable use of synthetic characters in e-commerce marketing campaigns. The strategy shows how virtual beings are deeply embedded in East Asian digital marketing ecosystems. O-Net Communications, a Guangdong-based company in China's telecom equipment sector, is reported to be involved in virtual digital human technologies and connected vehicle networks. Identified as a specialized, refined, special, and new enterprise, a designation for specialized and innovative small or medium-sized firms in China, The company's diversification into digital human technologies signals industry-level investment in virtual being applications beyond media and entertainment, potentially encompassing smart mobility, customer service, or internal enterprise use. A German-language report discusses the platform OChat, described as a digital twins platform, drawing comparisons to OnlyFans but noting that it uses AI avatars instead of human creators. This indicates a cultural shift in user-generated adult content platforms, where synthetic characters, rather than real individuals, engage audiences. The platform leverages digital twins and avatars to provide similar services in a more anonymous or AI-mediated format. In China, industry sources cited in Caijing and IDC's 2024 report estimate that the country's AI digital human market reached 4.12 billion yuan in value in 2024, with an annual growth rate of 85.3%. This reflects significant expansion and commercialization of digital humans. These technologies increasingly combine AI algorithms, multimodal capabilities, voice, facial expression, gesture, and platform integration for applications across live broadcasting, customer service, and brand representation. In South Korea, the Electronics and Telecommunications Research Institute, ETRI, announced the development of an ultra-realistic AI avatar technology capable of generating a virtual likeness from a single photograph. Positioned as a next-generation human-machine interface, it targets the future of fully autonomous driving and is intended to enhance direct interaction between vehicles and users. This system is also projected to contribute to the broader digital human industry, suggesting applications in mobility, robotics, and personalized virtual assistants. In China, Qingfu updated its digital human livestream system with version 3 upgrades to both voice and visual modules. These enhancements aim to improve the realism of digital human presenters, aligning closer to human behavior and appearance in livestream environments. This development underscores the growing technical sophistication behind avatar-driven broadcast systems and the competitive innovation pace among digital human solution providers. In the context of live streaming and virtual entertainment, multiple studies investigate the psychological mechanisms driving engagement with virtual beings. H. Lee, J. Y. Wang, and K. Y. Chen, 2025, analyze virtual YouTuber, VTuber, followers' motivations for instant donations during live streams. Their study identifies specific psychological triggers behind spontaneous financial contributions, offering insights into how virtual entertainers elicit support. Similarly, Z, Du, Q Zhao, and ZP Fan, 2025, examine AI virtual streamers in e-commerce settings, noting that prior research has emphasized their influence on consumer behavior, though their own study focuses on platform punishment strategies. Together, these papers highlight the influence of virtual performers, whether as entertainers or AI-driven sales agents, on real-time consumer interaction and platform governance. L. Whitaker, J. Weismuller, and J. Pallant, 2025, discuss the use of digital human avatars, DHAs, in public figure engagement and brand marketing. These avatars enable brands to maintain constant, multilingual, and personalized interaction with global audiences without the need for the physical presence of celebrities. The study outlines how DHAs offer scalable solutions for brand ambassadorship. In a related marketing context, the paper by S.S. Jurek and M.S.E. Jurek stresses the importance of authenticity, credibility, and engagement in virtual influencer adaptations, especially across cultures. It emphasizes parasocial relationships as a key element in building loyalty. Another study by W.M. Lim, K.Y. Koei, and C.W. Chia, 2025, explores the commercialization of influencer content, specifically the impact of parasocial bonds and sponsorship transparency on purchase intentions. These works collectively illustrate how synthetic personas, whether human-like avatars or fully virtual influencers, are reshaping digital branding strategies. The paper titled General Artificial Companions Hypothesis, Global Harwell Should Be the Foundation of AI Development, GH Collaboration, 2025, explores the concept of artificial companions, including virtual beings, as AI entities designed to support human activities and foster social relationships. It positions these companions as foundational components of future AI development, enabled by advances in internet technologies and AI. This theoretical framework situates synthetic characters not merely as entertainment tools, but as integral parts of broader human-AI relational systems. The ethical dimensions of virtual beings are embedded across several studies that focus on consumer perception and parasocial interaction. While not all of these focus solely on digital humans, they explore implications such as the need for authenticity and disclosure in marketing, as discussed by Lim et al., and the emotional engagement of users with virtual characters, as seen in Lee et al. And Dreek et al. These studies underline the ethical considerations involved in designing believable and influential virtual identities that blur the lines between reality and simulation.